What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Gemini Jets 13 here with another video today. We have the 1:400 scale Lufthansa A340-600 in the new livery. Purchased this model a while ago. Little tidbit why was currently before the whole pandemic was a thing, we were served by the A350 for Lufthansa, and they announced a while ago that I was going to transition to the A340-600 in early May, May 4th to be exact. And then it would continue out as the 340-600 for the summer. And then I believe sometime in November, it would change back to the A350. Now, obviously, schedule, that's all can be very tentative, I should say. So I did pick this up. I do have the old livery 340-600. As many of you know, that's kind of been the staple of my model airport, especially after Charlotte. It's just been there. I've had that model forever. So it's been kind of one of those kind of special ones that's kind of been a staple to the channel. But I figured just keep it with current times and got the new livery probably back in September timeframe. So we'll go ahead and get started with the box. Now this is my first Gemini Jets Lufthansa 1:400 model in the new livery. So the box is a little bit different than the typical ones. As you can tell, it's more silver than the standard Gemini Jets colors. Yeah, so it's got, nothing different, like I always say, plain manufacturer, registration, airline. And then the interior of it is a lot nicer than what it used to be. Like I said, it just looks a lot more cleaned up and everything looks a lot more neat than what it used to be. And I know this came out last year. Yeah, this was a 2019 model. I just couldn't remember when it came out. And then here's the back of it. Pretty generic as usual. And then the sides. All right. There's that. So we'll get the box aside for now and then continue with this video here. So, Gemini Jets, y'all almost nailed it. Y'all almost nailed it. It's going to be hard to tell in the video. You might be able to tell, but this engine right here is bent in the upward position. And, no big deal or anything. It's not gonna, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it at night. But besides that, the model in general is honestly really, really good. The landing gears pivot in the position for landing and taking out, or, landing, I should say, which is kind of a nice little thing. I didn't notice that on the other molds. I don't want to drop it, but you can kind of see I'm kind of able to pivot the landing gears back and forth to signify, what their position would be on landing. But you can kind of tell from this angle that the engine that I pointed at was in the upward direction. Like I said, no big deal. I just wanted to point that out, that besides that, they actually did a really good job with this model. All things considered, obviously, but I'll kind of bring it down here so you can see better from a nose perspective. But yeah, you can definitely see the one is bent upwards, and like I said, no big deal. Just wanted to point that out there. I'm not sure other people have this model, if they've seen the same thing, or if it's just, luck of the draw for me and I just got unlucky with it, but it's no big deal at the end of the day, like I said. Yeah, this was the new livery. The registration was Delta Alpha India Hotel India, and I haven't seen this yet, or haven't seen the new livery of the 340-600 yet. And the name of the plane, not even gonna I'm not even gonna bother attempting that name. There's the name of it right there, whatever that is describing or trying to tell. I don't know what that is, but there's that. And then here's the long fuselage of the plane. You can see all the different outlines of the good details there, I will say. Star Alliance logo there, type of plane. I mean, everything's down to the T in terms of what you would see. Got your antennas and the cable boxes and all that good stuff, and cargo bin area, registration, and then there's the tail. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, you can already tell if you're really kind of picky like I am. I just notice things just because that's just what I do. But one thing I know in real life is the white lining is not correct on this model. It comes down a lot more than what it should be in terms of the real life plane. That's just a little detail that, some people might not even think twice on, but it's the first thing I noticed when I saw the pictures of the model compared to the regular model, which it's a lot better. And I'll go grab that right now just to show you the difference of that, guys. All right, so we're back with the 350. This is just the difference. So here's the tail of the 350-900. It looks absolutely incredible. They think this was Aviation 400 that made this one. Absolute phenomenal job on this model. So there, just kind of look there, pause the camera there, and then take it over to the 346. You can tell that, you know, even let me get the box out of the way so you can see the white lining there. But yeah, so if you can tell, you can already see the white starts way too early, goes down way too deep as compared to the accurate one, which this is the accurate one, the 350. Just another little nitpicky thing there for you. But I just thought I'd show that out just for people who might be unaware of this and, you know, just wanted to see the difference of that there. So I'll go ahead and get this beauty out of the way and we'll continue on here. So kind of did some views already of the 346. So we'll head to the belly of it, kind of. So here's the bottom. You got the stand, Gemini Jets model, like I mentioned, and you know, nothing out of the usual down here. Everything looks pretty similar what you would expect for a 1-400 wide body. Looks pretty good. Just some other real life details of for the A340-600. Now they have 17 in their fleet as of today, but unfortunately, with the whole pandemic going on, just saw an article published earlier. My friend referred it to me. So I was unaware of it at the time, that there's going to be 7 that are going to be retired due to this. So they have 17 in the fleet now, so it's going to be down. They're going to take 7 out of the fleet. So obviously there'll be a total of 10 A340-600s remaining. So, you know, it's unfortunate seeing the 4 engines kind of their days getting numbered, especially for a situation like this. But you know, it is what it is. So we just gotta deal with it and proceed on with everything. But that probably wraps things up here. Actually, before we go, let me bring in the 346, the normal livery, just to show you guys the differences here. So here's the 346 in the old colors. Now this one's my favorite one. This obviously, actually, let me show you a funny thing here. One thing with the Phoenix models molds, the wings on the 346 Phoenix models are absolutely horrible. Absolute extreme wing flex there, if you can already tell just by the one on the left. So this wing right here has a lot of wing flex compared to the regular A346 from Gemini Jets. But I just thought I'd show you that too. You know, it's just me. I'm kind of old school in terms of liveries at this point. I do like this one. I'm not sure how you feel about this one, the new one. But I'm just old school when it comes to that. I adore this one right here. I kind of wish they just kind of stuck with it. It just looks a lot more classic in my opinion. And I always stick with the motto of, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing. So just, I don't know why you guys just didn't keep it like this. It's unfortunate in my opinion, but this is what we got to deal with now. So, you know, enjoy it, I guess, because we're going to be seeing it for a while. But go ahead and get him out of there. And then, yeah, that concludes this video of the A340-600 1-400 review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.